Hi there, it's Mr. Clark. Welcome to lesson 1.3.3 on scientific pitch notation. So, first off, nothing to be worried about. It's called scientific pitch notation, but there's no science involved. So, no scientific method needed here. We're just going to talk about labeling pitches. Specifically, sometimes you want to talk about the note C. There's a C. Here's another C. Here's another C. That's the problem with the musical alphabet only having 7 letters, is that there are more than 7 notes, so multiple notes have the same name. So scientific pitch notation is a way to specify which C I mean. So in order to explain this, I have brought you to a real live piano. Well, not live, but it's not dead either. Anyway, I brought you to a piano. I can't really get the whole thing in one shot, but it has, this is the lowest note, and this is the highest note. There are 88 keys. That's a lot of them. That's more than 7. So we look at the piano, and we take the C that's in the middle, and we call that middle C. Awesome. Um, in scientific pitch notation, we call middle C C4, because if you go from low to high, it's the 4th C on the piano. That makes sense. Cool. So we call this middle C C4, and this is the C that's right below the treble staff or right above the bass staff. Those are the same note. So then, C4, D4, E4, F4, that all makes sense. So when we go all the way down to the end of the piano, well, that's the first A on the piano, so we would expect that to be called A1. That would be a reasonable guess, but that would not be correct. For some reason, we start at each C, so we call this C1, C2, C3, C4, and everything in between, C3, D3, E3, F3, G3, A3, B3, C4. Everything between takes the number associated with the C below it rather than A, because like A starts the alphabet, that would make sense. It starts the piano keyboard, that would make sense. But no, we go off the note C for some unknown reason. So this is C1. So this is B0 and A0. And if you have some stupid low instrument, like octo bass or organ pedals or something, you could even get like a C-1 or something like that. So we're going to worry about reading or being able to identify notes on a piano keyboard in the next unit. For now, all we're worrying about is knowing middle C is C4, and then extrapolating, well, the next highest C is C5, 6, 7, 8, and C8 is the highest note on the piano, then C3, C2, C1 down in the bass clef. That's what we're worrying about. So everything from C4 up to that B on the middle of the staff is going to be labeled 4. And there's a picture up there that you can see. Yep. So that is what we have for now, and I will see you next time.